the practice or the system that is being practiced in a country or in a system to a large extent is determined by the number of political parties that exist in such systems. We have had situations in the world where we have only one political party and other political parties are not even allowed to exist in such environments. For example, the People's Republic of Korea, North Korea. Other political parties are not allowed to exist in such a system. And even China, we have the Communist Party of China. Although in that aspect, there are other smaller parties in existence, but the Communist Party of China is the one that dominates every political affair in China. And coming to the core democratic countries or societies, there are so many parties. Like in the US, for example, you have the Democrats and the Republicans, or they are independents too, and other smaller political parties, but the political power is mostly divided or parted along the lines of these two major political parties, which are the Democrats and the Republicans. And coming to Nigeria here, we have so many parties. Before now, there used to be up to 100 political parties. But I think as of today, we have up to about 18 political parties fielding candidates for the next elections in 2023. And the beauty of it lay in the fact that individuals or electorates have the choices or a range of choices to make for different positions. Like as we know it today, you are at liberty to pick whoever you want as the president and even make a different choice for governorship, for Senate, and for House of Representatives, as the case may be. So the beauty of the Nigerian democracy is its multi-party nature, that the individual has every right and every ability guaranteed within the law to make a range of choices from the choices available. The advantage of this is that the more widespread the party support base is, the better the prospects of it winning an election, if the right conditions are in place. Also, having different political parties in existence gives the electorate the liberty to make choices of those who govern them and in what capacity. Take, for instance, the Nigerian situation. Sorry, I want to cross-check something. Let me be sure that we can actually hear each other, okay? Take, for instance, the Nigerian situation. There are so many political parties contending for political positions across different levels, and the beauty inherent in that system is premised on the range of choices the electorates have. In most countries, parties are organized in such a way that they have branches at every tier or level of government, national, state, and local levels. In addition, taking a cue from the United States, Nigeria, since the Babangida's transition program, has promoted grassroots politics by making the world level the centerpiece of political activities through to the national level of party organization. It is expected that every political party ought to have the national spread for it to be able to win elections. By virtue of the structures of political parties, it is important to note that the world level is so important today that the presidential aspirant may have his hope that he may be elsewhere if he is unable to be selected as a delegate from his own ward. This is why most aspirants for political offices are always interested in having their men constituting the majority in the party executives at all levels. This is trying to show the relevance of the organized parties ranging from the world national level, and saying that no matter the position an individual occupies, be it the presidential, senatorial, or representative capacity within the Nigerian context, the first point of recognition is at the world level, and that for such a person to be able to hold sway in any position, there must be that recognition at the world level first. And as such, if you are not recognized in your world level, you are not a member of the party from the world level, there's not much you can do, even if you are accepted elsewhere. This is why most aspirants for political offices are always interested in having their men constituting the majority in the party executives at all levels. Beyond the party's official executive organs, there are other levels of party organization. This includes the Central Working Committee. Some parties call it the National Working Committee. the Board of Trustees, the Elders Council,